Hello, YouTube. It's been a while since I made a video, and the last one I just made about 17 minutes ago, I realized after the fact that the audio did not record, so I wasted 17 minutes of my life. I guess it was just a dry run rehearsal of what I want to share with you today. But what I do have to share with you is pretty important. I have, first, I apologize for not making videos sooner. Been a bit busy, but also been spending a lot of time researching the market to find the right tools and the right way to help predict the market. And so let me show you an interesting strategy that I found that is working quite well, and I'm super excited. This is bringing me out of retirement to make me show you this strategy. Okay, so when you look at the market at any given time frame, you'll see it go up and down, and people spend forever determining, well, how do we know when it's going to go up, and how do we know when it's going to go down? We know it's going to go up and down, but we don't know when and why, and how can we be how can we accurately predict these swings in the market? Right? So there's several indicators. In fact, I've shown a few that I've liked in the past that work pretty well, but I've not found one to date that matches the quality of the one I'm about to show you today. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set this thing up first, and then I'm going to show you the examples of how it works and how accurate it is. Okay, so what we're looking for is to have a situation like this. We want to have where we'll show a moving average, we'll show a confirmation, and we'll show the MACD as our first indicator. But I'll show you how to set all this up, and I'll do that now. You start off with tradingview.com, and once you type in your whatever stock you're looking for, either it's Ford or it's Bitcoin or whatever else, you can figure out how to use the basics of TradingView. I'm not going to go through all of that, but I'm starting with TradingView. As you see, I'm starting with no indicators. The very first thing I want to look at is the machine learning optimized moving average. This is the setting, this is the one that I want you guys to use. And what this does is it's a machine learning algorithm that determines the best moving average for a given time frame and for a given stock. So it's smart enough to look in the past. It determines look at all the data it's got stored, and it determines based upon what it knows. This is how it predicts what the moving average is going to be. Okay. And you based just off this alone, you can see if you used it by itself, every time it breaks above this line, the stock goes up, or the whatever you're looking at. And every time it goes below this line, the stock goes down. You think, great, I could use this by itself and make money. Yeah, maybe so. But there's more to it than just this. Because this can lead you astray too. This can get you caught up in a ranging market where the market doesn't know what it's doing, and you can be spinning forever going north and south, and trying to guess it. So this is just one of the indicators, but by itself it's pretty powerful. Okay. The second one I want to look at is the candlesticks. So I'll go back to indicators, and I'll come down here to mispronounce this guy's name, so I'll just show it to you. Here we go. Dervuvut Hakanaski long-term candlestick oscillator. Okay, that brings you up this, and I'll explain how all these work in a hot second. I want to get the indicators on the screen first, and I'll show you how they work with each other. The Hakanashi method of determining stock and volume is a whole mindset all to itself. I'm not trying to bore you with the details. You can go and do your own research on it. However, I'll just show you about the third indicator that we'll use. This is going to be the MACD right here by Chris Moody, the MACD custom indicator with multiple time frames. If you're, oh, shoot, I clicked the wrong one. I clicked on the link that explains it. That's the one I actually selected and bring it on. Bingo. If you know anything about stock trading at all, you'll know about the MACD, but this is the more powerful MACD than your standard issue one because it looks at multiple time frames, and there's a lot of detailed descriptions behind it if you want to research it, of how he's made this algorithm work. But it's quite powerful. Okay, without boring you with all the details, how does this system work, and why are you so excited about it? All right, for the MACD, I'll go through the indications of how do you know when you want to buy because you think it's going to go up in price or it's going long. How you know it's going to go long is when you place your trade is you want to look for a green dot like this below this white line. The white line is a 0 line, okay? And when you get a green dot here, the market is telling you, or at least the MACD indicator is telling you, that that asset is oversold. And if it's oversold, guess what? Then it needs to be bought up. Overbought, oversold, and maybe I get my terms wrong. It's been a long day. Long story short, when you want it to go up, you see this green dot, that's your first telltale sign. Your second telltale sign was you wait until you get a green confirmation from your Heikin Ashi, right? And then after this, you would make your trade, you would make a buy, and then you're going to ride up. In this case here, it's a very small rise, right? And they're not always going to be huge. But what I like about this, it's how consistent it is. I've yet to find it. Show me a mistake that's wrong. So we looked at this one here just for grabbing at random. Let's grab another one at random, which is here. From here, your buy is there. It's confirmed here. Very small increase. So I'm very sorry to show you that, but at least it was an increase. I'm showing you random. I'm not trying to isolate. I'm not trying to find the picture perfect get ins and get outs, but here's your green buy. It's below the white line, confirmed by the candle, and then up the trail it goes. I'm not so far. We haven't had any home runs yet. Here's what looks to be a home run. Is we have a green dot. It's confirmed by the green candle, and look at this rise. So I've yet to find an example where this fails on any time frame. This is 1 minute, so anyone doing trading will recognize that the 1 minute time frame is probably the most challenging time frame to trade with because it's moving so much. If you increase this out to 3, 5 minutes, makes it the predictions even easier, even more succinct. So here's a great example. Green dot. I like the green dots for the MACD to be nice and low. I mean, it's really oversold, which means it's already been bought back up. Okay, so it's already beaten down pretty good. So you get a green dot nice and low. You get a confirmation here. If you were to buy it on this candle right there, get this rise you get. This works for not only Bitcoin, works for my favorite. It works for like TQQ and SQQ. I'm in a middle recording. It works on the TQQ as well. See the green dot and slide over, confirmed by the green. In this case here, not much of a gain. But once again, it never loses. It may stop you out with a small win, but never with a loss. So green dot here, confirmed here, and off it goes. Neat trick, huh? And that's Intel that I was looking at. Is where I made my money today. I made a couple trades throughout the day on this guy, kind of keeping an eye, using this strategy alone, just waiting for that green dot, waiting for it to be confirmed. If you were to buy on that confirmation here, you make this small rise. You make from 3020, was it 3018 to what? 3057. So it's not bad, right? I mean, to every single time you see that MACD cross low like this, and you catch this green candle, then you're good to go. And the same is true for the opposite, right? If you wanted to short the market, right? And when we cross above the white line in the MACD and it gets a red confirmation, guess where the market's going to go? Down. It's kind of neat. It's the exact same opposite is true. So let's look at TQQ real quick. Slide over, find me a spot here. Even small ones like this, even when it's just barely below, that one's kind of broke even. If you were to take below the average and catch it there, that broke even before it crashed out. Like I said, I like them lower like this here. Even so, we get a low confirmation, but it's not. There's one indication you have to worry about here is is your moving average line. There's 3 parts to this. The first one has to be that you hit below the MACD, right? The second one has to be confirmed by the candle, and the third is it has to be above your moving average line. And when you get all those 3 situations, just like we do here, what a beautiful ride it is, right? It's off to the races. So you have to sit back and wait. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes for the situation to appear, almost like you're fishing or you're waiting for the perfect fish to hit your line. But here's another good example. So there are good examples all over the place. There's your low cross, here's your green candle, and then there's your increase. See if we can find any others. There's your cross, there's your green. It was already in the green, and off it goes. Several examples. It works on any time frame. It works on any stock. Like I said, I used it today to make money off Meta as well as Intel today. But like I said, it works on Triple Q as well as the SQQ, whatever. So I highly encourage you to check it out. Try it for yourself. I find it to be the most accurate way of predicting the market that I've found. So much, in fact, that it made me come out of retirement to make this video for you today. So if you like the content, feel free to give me a like and subscribe. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Look forward to the next video. Take care. Bye.